Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman did an interview together, and they said that their Bulls would have gone 50-0 during the lockout.
True. Yeah. During '99, yeah. There was no stopping that team.
They were that good.
Yeah.
The greatest team in NBA history.
Yeah, I was on that team, and it's so funny. My mentality. There was a flip of a coin. Go back and work for minimum wage, which was $333,000, because Jerry Krause, God rest his soul, didn't want to give me any real money, and he could have. Or come to Hollywood and do your own late night talk show with Disney. I went with the latter. The show wind up going all the way to the point, and then they said, you know what? We need a Negro more identifiable, so we're gonna go with Keenan and Magic Johnson. But I had literally blazed the trail for another black late night talk show host, because that's how we would describe. It was 5 years after Arsenio, and it was me and Sinbad. And so in my brain, I was like, all right, you played enough basketball. And I used to tell people, I'm going to play for 10 years, I'm going to become famous, and I'm going to come to Hollywood. And I used to tell Magic that. Because Magic always let me be around him since I was a rookie, and because I would drive. and I would say that. I said, yeah, I'm just going to, get here. You're going to introduce me to everybody I need to know. And I'm going to be like OJ, man. I'm going to come back in here, and I'm going to be on television, movies, commercials. I'm doing it all. That was all in my brain. So when I had the shot, that was the shot. Like, go back and do what you've already been doing. I was talking to a really good friend of mine this weekend, and I knew I was doing this show, and I just thought, they said, I've done everything you can possibly do on the first round of the video game. Family, finance, film, television, sport, travel. Now you get out of the first round into the second round. Are you going to redo everything you did in the first round? No, the whole game changes. And what happens? And he said, in order to be good at it, you have to become the most selfish person you can possibly be. And I'm thinking, I'm going backwards. And then he was like, no, you want to be this selfish because you're literally not bothering anybody else trying to fine-tune yourself. And I was like,
Who was on that team? Can you break down every player on that squad?
Team?
The
Lakers team?
Yeah, during the lockout.
Oh, during the lockout. On the Lakers team?
The Bulls.
On the Bulls. That was
So it was
1999.
you, Pippen.
No. I was 96. I was 96. So 99 was the lockout.
Oh, you weren't on that team?
No.
Okay, sorry.
96, 97, 98. Yeah. So the lockout came, and if they would have kept the squad, that was Tony Kukoc, Brian Williams,
Jordan,
was on the 97 team, Jordan, Pippen,
Rodman,
Randy Brown was still there, Judd Bushler, Steve Kerr, Bill Winnington, Luke. Isn't that money? I can't remember any other team except that one.
So that's the greatest team in NBA history.
Of all time, yeah. And even though the Golden State Warriors won 73 and didn't win the championship, that makes them not the greatest team of all time. To win 72 and win the championship makes you the greatest team of all time.
Well,
and we should have won 82 games. That was the other part. We lost in Toronto because we were hanging out. Because it's Toronto. Mm-hmm. Did you see what happened to Embiid from the 76ers? He went 0 for 11 in Toronto. And everybody said he had a bad game. The first thing I said, what day is it? He said Monday. I said, oh. I said, brother hung out Sunday night in Toronto. It's a dangerous place. It's a dangerous place to take your energy. It is. Take your energy. Yeah, I think But I think Scottie, this is so funny when Dennis talks from a different position because Dennis always had to guard the toughest person. And then he always had to be Dennis Rodman on top of that. But from his planet, he was obviously a colonel in the Army from his planet. He can do it. Well, what did Scottie say while he was sitting next to Dennis?
I can pull it up.
Because he used to not like him.
Oh, Pippen didn't like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see a lot of people not liking Dennis Rodman.
But until you get to know him.
Yeah.
You don't, if you have to play against him, hell no, you're not going to like him. But when you get him on your squad, you realize he's a puppeteer. That was amazing that both were sitting there. Yeah, because, Scottie can say, Scottie always thinks, like I watch that show and he thinks I'm crazy, when we watch, because they watch you. They watch this show.
Okay.
And, he thinks I'm crazy on certain things. But Scottie sitting next to Dennis, it was funny because, Dennis is joking but not joking. There was no conversation. Dennis had his section. Michael had his section. Scottie had his.